Hello again, everyone. I just thought I'd take an opportunity. I just played another game with my friend Gwyn, no Stuart in this one. I thought I'd show you what this looks like. So let's take a look at the team comp. We have Irithel, great late game marksman, very poor early game. Me playing Gat, Saber is Gwyn. Valir, one of my favourite mages to play as. And Sun, you know I hate Sun. They have Argus, poor pick. They have a Mirror Valir. Kimmy, absolutely top tier. Helka can shut down pretty much any hero one-on-one. And Lapu Lapu is not really commonly seen anymore. He's an okay fighter. So, without Gord, what do I get up to? Let's hide that so you don't know the results. Oh, you saw the results. Never mind. Well, enjoy the game. Yeah, I was talking to Gwyn during this game, and I thought I should go with Irithel. Have the tank babysit Irithel. But in the end, she went with Valir, and that actually was not a bad combo. You'll see that I've got Kimmy and Lapu Lapu. That is a pretty awful combination for a melee tank. There's pretty much nothing I can do. Saber comes in to give me a hand, and I give it a little bit poke. Saber's taking quite a lot of damage on my behalf. He's off to go farm jungle because I basically asked for some help. I said, look, I can't take this. And he helped me force them back. Just going to sit on this. Again, similar to the tactic where Gord was disconnected, I am going to stay under the tower for a lot of this. Then I thought, ooh, I thought, Gwyn's like, ooh, let's get Crab. And I'm like, okay. We didn't see Kimmy until about now, but I decided to zone her out so Gwyn could get the kill. So I'm just zoning here. I'm just keeping her away so we can confirm kill. There's a lot of success down at bottom in a second. Valir does very well. Keep an eye out for that. Basically me in top lane now. Gwyn's gone back for farming, but you'll notice he's started this fight pretty low health and he's not sure if he's going to survive. So I take this wave as fast as I can, and then he's calling for help about now. And I'm like, oh god, I best sprint off and give him a hand. But you can see he kills him just as I arrive, so pretty good. Irithel playing quite well. Valir playing quite well. Still me with these two. Not a great position to be in. I'm mana starved. That wasn't a particularly good number one from me there. I'm mana starved. I'm level rich, but mana starved. I was trying to tell them that Lapu Lapu's missing, but he actually flanked me. And they've got me pinned under the tower now. I try a sneaky back. See what Murdoch's up to. Nothing. What's Sun up to? Having a little bit of a scrap. Very nice. Very nice. And again, really solid push down here. I was very happy. Ooh, what's happening here? Is this the double? Brilliant. Oh, he's popped his ulti. They know not to hit him, hopefully. Comes back. Not enough health. He's dead. Oh no, he gets away. Well done. So I was quite happy to basically sit up here and have a hard time as long as we were able to push elsewhere, basically. I knew Gwyn was coming in, so he asked me to hit Kimmy. We did a count and I got a nice little dive onto her. But Lapu Lapu got away. We were quite happy shutting Kimmy down. She's so powerful. You know, it's a good trade. An ulti for her. Or two ultis for her. Again, happy to sit in lane. Happy to let Murdoch take the buff as well. It makes much more sense. He's going to be killing way more stuff than I am. At this point, I didn't really know what to do. I'm like, I can help. And Gwyn basically called for us to hit their jungle. He actually hilariously gets stuck there. Yeah, we jump in and we ninja their jungle because they are fighting mid. I think I have ulti back. 5 seconds. Yeah, I was basically calling for a go here.
Our turret has been destroyed.
They get our turret, but I see Kimmy backing out. I stop her in the bushes, and I try and stay on her so that we don't drop her as a target. It worked out okay, reasonably. Not much I can do against Lapu Lapu here. Just poke him, keep him away from Murdoch, really. He's going to overextend, or run the risk of overextending here.
An enemy has been slain.
I was going to say that this is where I thought the double kill was. It was very, very well done.
Executed.
Oh, and Sun died under the tower. A nice exciting back for me there. Saber is just pretty much pushing lane. I'm just quite happy to sit and poke against top lane for now. I have ulti. I've got a lot of gear. Doing all right with my gear. But bottom lane is absolutely killing it. Sorry, bottom lane is absolutely being killed. Whoa, that is officially what they call the commentator's curse. We went in again on Lapu Lapu. Gwyn had to basically run. And I'm thinking, oh god, I might not have enough in my tank to beat him here. But, yeah, it was always going to have one winner there. So it's about now that I start moving out of lane. Even though we've lost the first turret, I start moving out of lane to start picking up ganks. I'm much better in a team fight situation than in lane. I'm not a particularly good laner as a player, and I'm not a particularly great laner as a character.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I was just gonna swap to that Helker in the middle there. Okay, so I've run up mid lane. I saw that fight was going ahead. I see Valir in the bushes to my side. My Valir, he's waiting for me to engage on someone. He's going to try and jump in and get an ambush going. What are these boys doing? Taking turtle. Very good. So I'm trying to lure out Lapu Lapu here. I didn't know about Helker in that bush there. I get the charge off, but he's gone. We lose the element of surprise, but it would have been a 3-on-2 anyway. If you look down the lane, that wouldn't have been brilliant. Sun and I have basically swapped lanes. We came down here to expressly save Irothel. That guy literally robbed that from my button. I mean, I shouldn't be competing for kills on the tank, but he robbed that from me. Murdoch, I had no idea this was going on. My placement was really bad. That is the one time my map awareness failed me. I had no idea. Solid gank on Murdoch there. But I'm coming in with Valir to try and get Kimmy down. I see her running. Pop her with my ulti, purely by accident. I was just trying to stop her. This is why I use sprint, because it prevents people from running from me. A flicker is good, but sprint is better. I get caught in the ulti here, so I have to back out. I charge back in just so I can get a damage shield up. Valir goes in, Irothel goes in and gets the dive, and then that Valir's got no chance. He was hitting me and not Irothel. That was a terrible decision. Even on low health, that wasn't a smart decision on that Valir's part. Back again. Back again. Oh, wow. Sorry I missed that. That was just off camera. Nice. Let's watch Gwyn farm for a bit. What's going on with Irothel? Bit of farming. Can't quite get under that tower. There's Johnny Handsome. I'm like, okay, I've got Kimmy. How are we doing for ultis? Are we all ready? My ulti is up. Oops. My ulti is up. I got it. I got them both. That's a knock. That's a knock. That's what they got. And that's no chance of them surviving that. Who's that up top? Oh, it's Sun. I thought they were calling for bottom lane to take Lord, so I popped down there. But we've got the on-field advantage, but there was no point. So actually, the primary reason I came up here was to fight Argus. I didn't realise he'd popped ulti there. I do realise now and stop hitting him. I've not actually, don't think I've actually fought or Argus in this game, so I actually expressly came up there just to fight him. Gwyn's farming the jungle on the way back up. There's my arch nemesis Lapu Lapu. I noticed that Monkey is on his way to getting ganked, so I'm on my way to save Monkey. I do not. Valir comes at me, wastes his passive, which is the double shot. Quite happy with that. I tell Gwyn to watch out for Valir. I didn't realise how high he'd gone. But I'm like, okay, let's go get him. Gwyn did the beautiful dive there. I was charging up my number 2 ability, but it didn't really pay off. I noticed Kimmy out in the open, and I'm like, right, Gwyn, are you ready? I was just charging my ulti there. Gwyn said he didn't have his, so did he have his? Was he lying? No, a couple of seconds.
Mega kill.
Didn't need ulti to engage there. I see bots pretty hot. Let's take a look at Kimmy. I think that's who we'd go for anyway. Stolen! Totally accidental. I'm very sorry, assassin. I merely meant to stop her running away. Sorry. At this point, this game is well and truly over. 22-7. This is a point where you can become complacent, and you can actually, if you're hitting the 45-second deaths and they've got reasonable lane clear, like what's his face, Valir, then you know this could actually be a dangerous time to die.
Mega kill. An ally has been slain.
Oh yes, this I remember this. A deep retreat. I'm like, well, I can't let Valir die, so I tried to defend him there. Helka just does a runner. Lapu Lapu wants me on half health, so I do a bit of a jungle dive to try and dodge him. Dodged him twice. Saw Irothel, and I'm like, oh boy, you in trouble now, fool. Get a sneaky like Wuchar on it. Sun up to. Pushing lane. Irathel's like, let's take Lord, and I'm like, yeah, what a great idea. That's, you know, when has taking Lord ever been a bad play when they've got 4 guys on the pitch? And then I noticed that the Lord's absolutely murdering me, and I'm like, oh dear, oh dear. But we get a bit lucky. I'm going back. Gwyn's carrying on farming. That's why he's got such a good advantage over everyone here. Oh, I shouldn't really be watching me, that's kind of boring. Going for buff. I don't actually know what these guys are up to. Lord goes out bottom, obviously, because that's the one with the best tower advantage. And although we're having a little fight here, basically, we're setting up for a gank in mid, but there's no one there, and I noticed Valir's bottom. So I'm like, alright, maybe we should go take out Valir. So the 3 of us coming in to escort Lord for the victory, basically. Boom. I was tempted to go back to mid, because at this point I'm sitting on my ulti. But there's no point. We could easily get through this. Boom. There's the taunt. Great use of his ulti. Murdoch just goes out and murders that guy. Great placement from Valir's ulti. Great zoning ulti, to be honest. And then this is it. Kimmy just stands and watches. I don't blame her. So, pretty solid game. I'm used to playing with Gord, and my overlapping stuns and damage really work well together. So it was really unusual for me to play just me and Gwyn, because I've played with Stuart for like the last 2 weeks. So good news is 3-0-12 got MVP. Not bad for a kind of like a mid-tier tank. Pretty good. Commiserations to their team. Their Kimmy got shut down real hard. 0-5-0. They're not the numbers you really want to see on Kimmy. So commiserations to them. Valir did quite well. Saber was very instrumental as always. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope Tank's point of view is at least quite interesting. I'll see you for the next one.